Welcome. I'll be reacting to Penny Dreadful, Season 3, Episode... I probably should have looked that up before I started recording. Penny Dreadful has spoilers in the thumbnail when you click the episode, and so I'm like, welcome. I'll be reacting to Penny... This is like the 6th video I recorded today, so, yeah. Season 3, Episode 7. This is a commentary. It is not a market substitute. Please support the original. And no spoilers in the comments. Oh, this is beautiful. But why are they so evenly spaced? That's not normal. The hillside allows for good drainage. This is an excellent location.
We will not have to suffer, our children to starve and freeze and die dishonored on cold hills.
I mean, her goals are good. It's her methods.
And know that your daughter rests in good company.
Sarah Croft. She must have had a child. This is like a potter's field almost. Uh-oh. I don't think you're supposed to be here. This is so gothic. He warned you.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but it might be advisable for us to vacate the premises before the staff arrives.
Yeah.
There's no rush, and I have tea brewing.
Beautiful horses on this show. Oh.
Mr. Clare. I see no beast. I see a kind and loving man. A father and a husband. There was a time when we were thrown together at very close quarters. Do you remember?
She does recognize him.
The man I knew deserves to be loved.
And the man you see?
No less.
She was told to have friends around her. She has no reason not to know that he's a friend. And we as the audience are pretty sure he could take Dracula. So this is perfect. Vanessa, just let him know what's going on.
Let us dare.
And if we're rejected?
Can we be more lonely than we are now?
Yes.
You may be done with hell, but it is not done with you.
That man inside there, that woman I told you about, my friends.
They're my found family. A vision?
It's too late.
She's in danger.
Well, let's go. My goodness, this is like the reverse of Maid Marian and the Merry Men.
The old women gather together and sing the most poignant and beautiful lamentations. The old men of the Catholic Church decided they did not approve of this pagan practice.
Classic.
And as the ropes were tightened around their throats, they began to keen. Rich despot, scrofulous John, fucking some girl just like you, and quick with the back of his hand while he's at it. Find him and bring me his right hand! Yes!
He's sitting there like, I'm one of those people. She doesn't know about the portrait, does she? I mean, she knows he's immortal, but has he told her how? I don't think so. Well, he said earlier she was not one of those women who felt they were just a cog. Maybe she'll be okay with it? After the initial shock?
I am returned to you.
He had no goal beyond resurrection, at which he's excelled. It was the consequences therein that escaped him. A young man's ambition to be known, not to be good.
He's gotten a lot kinder because season 1 creature would not have said that about Dr. Frankenstein. But here we've seen him go through things and mature, and now he's like, well, he was ambitious and wanted to be known and didn't think through the consequences.
I cannot be the man I was.
You were lost. And now you
You were found, yeah. Am I watching Master and Commander? But with more severed hands?
You think you're bold, you think you know sin. You're still learning the language. I wrote the bloody book.
It's true. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. He's like, this is my house. You have the money, Dorian. Just buy a second home in town.
Son.
I think he's taking a cue from his mother. Once he saw she was okay with it, he could be okay with it. Oh, she can sense him.
We are coming to you.
You must hurry. I'm no witch. You know nothing of me.
You are.
Don't be deceived by them, Vanessa Ives. They are false lovers.
Oh.
You are made for the day, not the night.
Oof. It might be too late. That was a good try. I think they saved him just in time. He's starting to come back to the daylight. Just as Vanessa is slipping away, of course, which is not good.
assuming different identities over the centuries to protect himself.
And
unnoticed.
he might be able to walk by day.
I suspect he could use some tea.
Yes.
A bullet, a blade, makes no difference.
And in his inhuman form.
No one's ever lived to tell the tale. This is not the work of a soldier. It's the work of a spy.
Ah.
He'll seduce you, not attack you.
Figure it out.
Vanessa,
Any blade will kill him.
you know who he is.
Yes, she does.
My women are not.
Victor's going to come and
Nor are they your
knock her out. Because Dorian's in on it.
You're not jealous.
Sadly, no. What I am is
Bored.
bored.
Oh, that's the worst you can possibly be with him.
You're behaving like a spoilt child, which is exactly what you are.
And you have disappointed me most of all.
Yeah. But will he be able to stick the needle in her eye? I don't know.
We're going to make you into a proper woman.
This is like a nightmare for her. I don't think it's going to work. We still have 2 more episodes. That's where the crucifix was. Interesting that she was drawing strength from there. All right, Buffy, Vanessa.
The house of the night creatures.
Where you are loved.
Stop it.
Vanessa, this was supposed to be a stealth mission as a spy. Don't walk in and announce you've figured it out. What are you doing?
I will never serve you.
No. I don't want you to serve me, Vanessa. I want to serve you.
Vanessa, you should have just used
Any
it.
mercy I can offer you.
Better to die now than walk another day without you.
So it's
Oh,
not
no.
story, is it?
Vanessa.
The broken things.
They are loved.
Oh, no. He's making sense.
There's one monster who loves you for who you really are. And here he stands.
Unconditional love.
I don't want you to be anything but who you truly are.
How do you fight that?
I will love you till time has lost all meaning.
Yes.
Oh no! Vanessa, I know he said all the right things.
And then all light will end.
Things are not going well. I was worried this would happen when she just walked in and announced her intentions, didn't follow through, allowed him to persuade her otherwise. But he was offering something that she needed, that I think most of us need, which is people who love us for us, not who they think we ought to be. The unmasked, raw, genuine people. And I think that's especially powerful for anyone who is neurodivergent, who's LGBTQIA, because you're constantly masking and trying to read the situation to see how much of yourself you're allowed to show, and for someone to offer to love you to the end of time as you. Really hard to say no. I'm also very intrigued by what's going to happen with the Dorian Gray storyline and the revolution. I'm still a little bit concerned about the creature because we're having this beautiful story with him right now. And I know this show, it will not let us have just happy, wholesome moments like this for long. I also recall that I think in the book, he kills a young boy. And I don't think we've seen that yet. So I'm really worried for his son. Maybe that was the last we'll see of the creature. He's just going to quietly live happily ever after. I just don't think that's going to happen. He's going to pop back up in the next few episodes and something terrible is going to happen. I really liked his scene with Vanessa in this episode. I thought that was a highlight.